Talk about hot out there. Oof. Mm. What's up, everybody? This is Team Hard Life Capt.Eric Substitute Ship, and I am breaking weights. My surf weights here, but I'm trying to get my channel going over here so I can see what the comments are and stuff like that. What it do? What it do? What it do? Let's see. You're running a little slow over here. Ooh. Donald Trump speaking right now? That's what you would need to watch that, but that's probably where everybody's at right now. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I'm definitely going to be wow. I would really love to do that. What's up, Timothy? How you doing, boss? I guess I picked a horrible time to go live, you know. My president is live or about to be live. He's going to go on, so I definitely would want to see this for sure. Hope everybody's day is doing all right, but we'll see. We're cleaning up the bottom of all of this right here. I'm hanging in there, Timothy. Working, trying to lead by example and hoping that others follow. So it's always pretty hard to lead and do everything else you got to do too at the same time. So, how you doing, boss? Let's see, go to my channel real quick. I knew I was gonna start yawning once I got sitting down, and I'm in the nice AC instead of being in the back sweating. So, come on. Let's go. Get live on there. Come on. Number 5 on the thumbs up. And what's up, Billy? How you doing, boss? Let's see who else is on there. I just saw your comment right here. Yeah, no, I really want to see what's up with Trump. You know what? I think I'm going to put that on a split screen just so I can see what's going on when he starts to speak, because I'd like to hear that, you know, see what his thoughts are after that. I'm definitely going to set up a separate one for that. Hold on real quick. Come on. Where's they at? Where's they at? Let's see. I'm putting it on just so we can hear what's up. What's up, 308? How you doing? Uh, I thought he was actually going to speak, but I saw him kind of in the crowd sitting down, so I don't know. Is he going to speak on this? Anybody know what's going on with that? Ain't really been into the politics, guys. To tell you the truth, I've been so busy doing everything we got to do here. What's up, 308? How you doing? Steve Owens in the house. John Darnell. Ray Hustle. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? So, why that guy keeps looking off to the right? Like every time he says a word, he looked to the right and looked to the right, or his left, but now he's looking to the other side. So, Yes, yes, sir. That's the trim. So, um, how's everybody's afternoon going? Are any of y'all paying attention to what's going on right now on that? On the Trump speech or whatever it's supposed to be happening? Luciano, what's up, man? Yeah, when I can get to him, Russell. Yeah, but I said, being the only person here, I'm having to run the shop and do the weights and try to do my job and try to run the channel and stuff. I'm wearing about 6 different hats all at the same time. Actually, that's on a low ball side. Yeah. So, mhm. What's up, Williams? Up 5, brother. Right. See. Yep. Nope. So I'm assuming y'all checked out Narcotics Post for what's happening on Friday for a fire drawing there. Yeah. Now we're looking to go live from his house at 7 again. That's gonna be weather and uh, traffic and all that, and what time I can actually leave Corpus. I'm gonna have to put in a timeline to find out what time I got to leave here and stuff like that to get over there. Uh, yeah. Billion, what's up, boss? How you doing? Let's see. I am definitely excited, guys. We are coming up on our 60,000 subscriber mark giveaway. Um, we did have to pull some of the sponsors off because they currently couldn't do any donations for the 60K giveaway, which, seems kind of short and abrupt, but, the whole time between the last time we did a giveaway until now, we're pushing, we're always pushing their names and stuff like that. And we'd love to see them back, but when they are able to, definitely, can't always get it for free, guys. You know what I mean? We do our best to help you out and stuff like that. And I didn't ask for nothing until now, but now that it's here, definitely we can't continue the sponsorship. We totally understand. Hard feelings. It's just we're gonna rock and roll with the names that are on there, and that's where they get the advertisement for it. So if y'all haven't seen on the last comments, if y'all are commenting for the 60K giveaway, guys, remember I have an updated list out there, and I've already commented on several people's comments. But the only way, if you're trying to get in on it, start making sure 60,000 subscriber mark giveaway is what we're doing. And we're at 54,000, so it can happen pretty much any day now. So you got a few days to get in on this and get in as many comments as you can on our videos. So it's going to be there, but I am seriously contemplating what kind of giveaways and prizes I want to be given. Obviously, we like to do big ones. We like to match the amount of subscriber marks that we're hitting for the prizes and stuff like that. I did get heads up from line cutters. They got stuff, or not line cutters, but Gator Lures that they got their prizes coming in. So they're definitely in. Cortland Braid is supplying us with a spool of braid for it as well. And we are definitely, uh, we also got Sharkotic, which donated a $300 in-store credit for here at Hard Life Bait and Tackle for one of our winners. And I'm seriously contemplating what I need to do uh, for this. Like I've been looking at, I know early on when we were talking about our prizes and what I would do when I hit 100,000 subs and stuff like that, and I'm kind of trying to make it happen a certain way. And obviously, it's always depending on the amount of uh, support we get through the channel and go from there. So we are looking at it. Um, but needless to say, it's gonna be it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. What's up, Lamas? And Roger in the house. What's up, brother? Yep, glad you're doing better, Roger, for sure. Um, I have not been able to check on my mom. I've been like glued wall to wall. Like I haven't had to miss one of my appointments today because I finally got a call from uh, the White Sheet Studio people and the ads or Google Ads or whatever. One of my videos is being flagged for uh, what was it called? Clickbait. That one of my thumbnails on there is a clickbait, and I was like, "How is that even a clickbait?" Clickbait. It is actually a screenshot from the actual video itself. So how could it be clickbait? You know. So, yeah. But what the problem is, it's not giving me the option to submit for an appeal. And when you submit for an appeal, it gives you the ability to have a human go in there and actually take a look at it instead of the AI making the mistake that it has and is blocking my deal on there. So yeah, just a little heads up on that one. Uh, yeah. See. Come on, come on, come on. We are, let's see, finally caught another live. Andrew, for sure. There you go. But on two, just a heads up, guys, on Friday, our fire drawing live for that one will not be held on our channel here. We're going to do it live from Sharkotic's channel. And the reason why we're doing that, guys, is because he is still coming up trying to get his 4,000 viewed hours for the year. So with lives and stuff like that, it definitely gives you a lot of hours really quick and stuff like that. So, you know, he's doing what he can to help us with, donations and, paying into our fire drawings and stuff like that. I definitely want to help my brother out and get him the amount of hours he needs so he can start making money off the YouTube channel as well. So it's coming, guys. We're definitely going to be looking at that. And yeah, hold on. Let's see.
People want to cheat, and they do cheat, and frankly, it's the only thing they do well. We will make sure your ballot is secure and your voice is heard. Many Republicans like to vote on Election Day, and we must swamp the radical Democrats with massive turnout on Tuesday, November 5th. The way you win is to swamp them. If we swamp them, they can't cheat. It just doesn't work out. But if you can't make it, you need to make a plan, register, and vote any way possible. We got to get your vote. So with your vote, we will win a victory the likes of which no one has ever seen before. We will evict crooked Joe Biden from the White House, and we will take back our country on November 5th, 2024, the most important day in the history of our country. That's what it's going to go down as. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome attorney and senior advisor for President Donald J. Trump.
Yes, sir. I'm glad I caught that. I looked over and I was like, oh, he's talking to him. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. And I'm going to be honest, guys. I've never been really political on any kind of deal, shape, or form, unless it involves a president that's, or these uh, senators and congressmen that are selling out America. And it has been crazy. Like the older I've gotten, I've started paying attention to all these things. And it is true, guys. Like if you don't stand up for and speak, can't really complain when things ain't going your way. You know what I mean? You gotta at least get your hand in the pot to be able to have a say so in it and stuff. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Definitely. I know I've been paying real close attention now to what's going on, and also too talking with my buddies and friends and family and just trying to get the word out there for sure. It's crazy what's happening, but everybody keeps saying this. Well, he said this and he said that. I'm like, bro, actions speak louder than words, man. Like, look at your wallet. Look at how much it costs you to go to the store. Look at our safety as a country. Like, all these other countries, when he was in office, didn't, they didn't threaten us at all. Like, it was probably the most peaceful time in the world as a world. You know what I mean? And now they're all, well, he said, man, stop living in your feelings, bruh. Because your feelings don't help my wallet or my safety. It really doesn't. So, uh, yes, sir. Oh man, we are seeing. So definitely going to keep it rocking with breaking all the weights while I'm doing this. Let's see if Raj can come on board. I don't know if. Um, I don't know what Jacob. I did send him a link, but did I sent it and then I walked away and I got to chopping up on the weights and I totally forgot that I had set up the live until I sat back down. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be going live. So yep. Mm. So here we go. Yep, it is definitely something to keep in mind when we're going fishing. Be ready with your tackle too. That's why I kind of posted that little video a little while ago because somebody was saying that they had a call where they're like, "Hey man, you don't have any weights." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Yeah, somebody said that not to go there because you didn't have any weights." I'm like, "Watch this," and I was just counting up one batch. That was only the 6 ounce surf weights. That was almost 300 of the 6 ounce surf weights right there on that countertop on that video. If you checked it out, doesn't include the fours, the threes, the eights, or the twos that have also been poured for this order. And like I said, that's surplus gear. You know what I mean? That's going out. That's not including everything we have in our bins here, ready to rock and roll to help y'all out with them. So yes, uh, I know our guy that's doing the website has been waiting on me, but I ran into so many speed bumps. I did not get to get him the information he's been looking for, and I know that they're probably not happy with me right now, but again, hey, yeah, I had to take care of my family and make sure everybody was good and everything. Now that that's back on track, now I can kind of get back on track here, but I got a lot of catching up to do. So, yeah, let's see. Uh, hmm. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, brother?
Damn, dude, 37,000 subscribers. Ooh, wait.
We be working on it.
Yeah, no doubt. Actually, I was on the phone today with one of the helpers for the Google ads because, like I told you, I was going to try that to help my channel along, but I'm getting denied on it on a video saying that it's clickbait. But one guy is saying that no, it's not us. It's YT Studio, and no, it's not us. It's Google, and no, like I'm getting back and forth, back and forth. So I don't know. So oh man, but yeah, nope. Oh, dude, he just well, you can still get in, but first come first serve. Let's see who gets back in because you still have the link there, Jacob, for sure. Yeah, I'm home. Yeah. Yeah. The link didn't go through, Jacob, or what? It's there. It's there. I wonder if he's having bad internet over there as well because he was in Houston, so or he is in Houston, so Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want to see the plumber's crack. Oh man. So are you installing or are you trying to fix something that while you're under there? Let's see. There we go. Yep. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Let's see what happens. Oh man. Got quite a bit of y'all on there. I don't know if y'all chimed in time, but let me go grab another tray. I already finished that one. I need another one. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. This might make it easier on me, so I don't have to lift heavy trays when I'm done. I'll go ahead and go to the next step of taping the spool or taping the weights, and then go for there. Um, don't forget to shut off the water. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. You really have no idea how much water pressure is there until you accidentally disconnect that hose from underneath there, and man, it floods your kitchen within seconds, kind of deal. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. So, what it looks like now for our order, uh, we have the what is it? Fisherman's Place order is ready. Tackle Town order is ready. Bait bucket order is they're still over there pouring the egg weights. We needed the 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce, and 3/4 ounce. We already had the 30 pounds of the half ounce that they were requesting, besides all the surf weights and everything else. So, yeah. And now this is for our distributor, and this distributor sells to all the uh, strike stores and some mom and pop shops, all from Galveston all the way to South Padre and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. It's gonna be a new Warzone map, bro. You're already late for that one, man. This one's been there for sure. So, sure. All right, guys. So now that we have a lot more subscribers on the channel that are new to all of us, that have, we did jump 26. How many subscriber bases did we jump really quick in the last few days? Let me find out for you real quick. Um, yeah, literally, we jumped 27,000 subscribers in the last 7 days. Right there, you can see it. From there to there, we jumped 27,000 subscribers. And it looks like it's calming down for whatever reason, but we can't let it go. We can't let it get it. So that's for sure. Yes, sir. Zero. Thank you, boss. Yes, it definitely. I lose hairs though when I'm spooling up reels here at the tackle shop. Every now and then I have to tuck my beard under my shirt so that way I can keep spooling reels, because otherwise it catches too many hairs and it sucks. And I'm talking like like that, just so it don't keep catching all the hairs that are too close to the spooling machine. So, uh, but yeah, yeah. Now it looks a little tamer since I went ahead and brushed it out because I was working in the back shop. Yep. Hi, man. What's up, boss? What state are you in? It's not really hard to pour weights. You just have to be careful. It can be very dangerous, especially if you don't vent out the area that you're pouring in. Um, if you have any kind of moisture in the area or in your gear, it can be very, very dangerous. Um, melted lead reacts violently when it is poured into a cavity where they have any kind of moisture trapped inside there. Because as soon as it hits the water, the moisture, it vaporizes it, and because of that vapor happens so fast, it pushes everything back out. So all the lead that has fallen on top of it is still melted and hot and goes flying everywhere. And trust me, I've had it stuff that we didn't even know had moisture in it. Like there was a hidden cavity that somehow water had gotten into, and while the block was there, and when it exploded, uh, I actually I used my body to cover one of my coworkers, and I took him to the floor because it hit me on the side of the face like that. And literally, if I were to shave my beard, you could see the scarring that I have here in my neck, where it actually hit my neck, burned up on my shoulder and my side over here, and stuff like that too. So yes, can be very dangerous, guys. But if you do it right, keep everything dry, you should be good to go. So. Damn, Cobra. Shoot. We're always looking for another hand for sure. Somebody that can put up with the heat. I mean, Jeff, we were just talking about that today. We got his nephew working here right now, but we are looking for more. So we have, I think the Tiangro with 30 fits. We actually have done that video there, Alex. It's on the channel, and I want to. I don't mean to sound ugly or negative in any way, but I think it was one of the ones that had the least amount of line capacity on it. But you would have to double check that because I remember one of them we did with Diamond Mamoy, another one we did with Tightline, Cortland, Jerry Brown, Extreme Braid. There was multiple braids that we used to do that for the Spullen library. And a lot of it has to do with, I got money sitting on the floor right here. My kids were doing leaders earlier, and they sometimes bring me up their stuff and to see it, and if it ain't secured right, it'll fall out like that. So, yeah. All right, Cobra, for sure. Stay safe. Yep. Is it the downspooling video of it? That could be one of them as well, where we downspooled it and then respooled it because the customer wanted us to check the braid on it. Just make sure if it does that I go all the way to the knot. If I don't, then I won't be able to tell you the exact amount in the video. So, all right, simmer and save. That sounds. Yeah, that is something totally different there, Zach, for sure, because the temperature is 2,000 degrees plus. The good thing for us, the lead is only at 400 to 600, something like that, which is very, very low temperature, but it's still hot as it'll mess you up, that's for sure. So, man, they got some bands playing. I'd like to put it on there, but as soon as I do that, I know I'll be hit with some kind of copyrights or whatever. I don't know how these other YouTubers do that, where they can show other people's videos and get away with the copyrights, you know. So, I'm mad. Yeah, I've been working pretty hard there, Cobra. I am trying to get all this stuff done because I know I've got to go make deliveries early. I got to get payroll done, and then I got to load up my gear because I'm heading out for the weekend. If y'all don't know yet, I'll be heading to Houston Yes, sir. So we're gonna be going live with Shark.Eric, Lil Flip, Zero, and Adam J, the freestyle fisherman. Yes, sir. So yep, I'm ready. I'm ready to go meet him. Adam J. Me and him go way back. Good, probably a good 10 years at least. So yeah, we'll see. What's up, Dusty? How you doing? Oh man, I'm definitely trying to stay away from McDonald's, bro. But I do love the double meat or double fish fillet sandwich when I go there. If not, then we do the what is it? Uh, the box with chicken nuggets and the cheeseburgers and chicken burgers and stuff like that. I'll normally mix up, a chicken burger with a cheeseburger, and oh yeah. Tomorrow we're going live tomorrow for the fire drawing. We're going to do it on Shark.Eric's YouTube channel, and then on Sunday he has the Zero, Lil Flip, and Adam J that's going to be on his YouTube live on Shark.Eric here on the YouTube channel. So yeah, yep, tape and weights. What it is so you saw me tape the bottom of the weight right there. The reason being because all these wires, that's four legs per weight. They order 100 weights, that's 400 legs going every which way, and so it makes it difficult to store them and or stock your shelves and stuff like that. So we tape up the legs to make it easier for them to do that. So, yes. Oh, that's right. You know what? Um, I may still go live tomorrow just so the super chat can come through. Um, can still come through. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see, man, that's gonna be a real. I totally forgot about that. Mm-mm-mm. Well, guys, if y'all want, I can take a list of names today and y'all can send the super chats through today. So that way tomorrow we already know what we're starting at and we know how many of y'all already bought into it. Cause yeah, I don't know. I don't know if his will do it or not. So that was, man, I didn't even think of that, Rod. Roger, that was a good one. No too much tape. Well, I have actually tested putting smaller pieces of tape on there, and what ends up happening, it doesn't hold very well. And with the heat of just me going to the store to deliver, the tape will actually come undone. So I have to put a good amount of tape on there so it can actually take the heat that is going to be um, added on there as I travel to the uh, store for the delivery and stuff. So, all right, guys, let me go ahead. We got Roger sending his super chat. We got Jaime sending his super chat. So, thank you guys for getting in the fire drawing. It will be tomorrow, but like I said, we're gonna be live with Raj on his channel. Uh, so that was a good one. Roger got 220. Got Jaime. Got 20. There you go. And if y'all are new to the channel, the fire drawing, what it is I sell tickets for $10 a piece, and we sell for 1 hour while we're live on the channel. We also do the drawing live, so you don't have to wait a week or 2 weeks before we actually do the drawing. We sell those tickets and then we rock and roll it from there. So yeah. It is for in-store credit here at my tackle shop, Hard Lives Bait and Tackle. We sell Abbott reels, custom rods, hollow core braids, tight line, Portland, and surf weights, fishing weights, leaders, all kinds of goodies like that. Clothing line. And go. All right. So what I'll do is I'll show everybody that I wrote their name down, and I'll go and at least acknowledge it here. That way I know I've gotten you on there. There you go. What we're doing tonight, Brandon, is tomorrow's the fire drawing, but since Raj is not monetized on his channel, I don't think they'll allow the super chat to go through. So because of that, we'll go ahead and collect today on our channel, and I'll fill out the tickets for everybody tomorrow. So yes, sir. What's up, Whiskey Warrior? How you doing, brother? All right, I got you for 2. 4. There you go. All right. The fire drawing will be tomorrow, Whiskey, not tonight. It'll be tomorrow. The reason we're paying it in tonight is because, like I said, we don't know if Raj can do super chat on there. So we're collecting tonight, and we'll get the tickets filled out, and we'll show them again tomorrow. So we'll definitely go from there. But that'll be the cool thing with Raj too, because I know he's got multiple video screens that he can move stuff around. So um, it might be a lot easier for me to show the tickets and stuff like that way. I will definitely have to remember to take Bobby the Bobber with us. One-eyed Bobby. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay. So if y'all send through the Cash App, guys, once I actually got your name added on there, I will annotate it, give you a thumbs up and go from there. But just so y'all can see, there's the first batch of surf weights that is tape. These are 4 ounces. So let me go get my other trays real quick. Give me a second. All right. That's it. I will be for a little bit, Billy. I don't know how long, because like I said, I've got to go make delivery to Causeway, Bait Buck, nor not Causeway, Porte Outfitters, the Bait Bucket, and my distributor, and then I've got to hit the road and go to Tackle Town. But once I head that way, I'm not coming back this way. The reason being is because they close at like 6. But I've got a 7 o'clock appointment with Raj on his channel in Houston, so I've got to get over there with enough time to be able to do all of that, and also too, I got to get payroll done. So more likely before I leave tonight, I'm gonna have to work. I'm gonna put some hours in tonight, guys. I'm gonna put some hours in. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, I need to check with line cutters to see if they need anything. Might be able to make another delivery while I'm there too. Yep. Do that. Dusty, he has started it. Yes, sir, he has. He's got yours and two other shark rods that are roller guided and a casting rod. So yeah. I know one of the other casting rods is brain dead there for a second. Um, who's? I can see him. I can see him, but I can't think of his name right now. Oh, I feel so bad. But yeah, his rod's coming out for sure. Mm. Oh, all right, puppy, nice. From the Raiders. There you go. Actually, puppy, are you one of the referrals through Whiskey Warrior? It's it's sad. No more Billmores in Port Aransas. Billmores. Is that a restaurant? Fat chance there, Raul. Shave the beard for a son. Not gonna happen. um, yes, it's a chartreuse trip. A chartreuse tip. Um, yeah, I'll show it here in just a bit, boss. But the reel is already ordered, so we're just waiting on them to come in. We'll probably get our shipment in of Abbott's probably Monday or Tuesday next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, the comments are coming a little too fast so that I can read them. Let me get back to my channel real quick. Live chat. All right, there you go. Very nice, very nice. Yep. Yes, sir. Whiskey's keeping us tuned up with what's happening with the bluefin tuna out there. So, yes, sir. That and everything he's got going on for sure. Y'all guys stay safe out there on the West Coast. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Michael, um, what kind of reels do you work on? Everything or? The red MXL Raptor. I got one contact in, one contact out right now, so I can kind of see over there, but I can't. let me get through these weights. But um, I see a red reel over there that is full, and then I see another one that's not. Um, but it shouldn't take long. If you're coming in, let me know, and we'll get it spooled up, boss. That ain't no problem. Ah, well, okay. Bad is like negative, or bad like awesome news. Oh man. Anything with the handle. All right, Michael. Well, I definitely appreciate the kind words, but it does take a lot of hard work, and we all make it happen over here. So for sure. Hmm. Oh man. So how much of the tip did he break off? And he called Daniel over there to go fire him. Dang. I was planning to go fishing, but then I forgot, uh, about Sharkotic's deal and the date and stuff like that. And then also too, it's our 10th anniversary, so me and the wife are going to plan a little getaway, and uh, don't know where we're going yet. But real quick, side note, um, our deepest condolences go out to the young man, the young fisherman that went missing months back. They finally found his body, um, and it's just been raising a lot of questions as to how he got there and stuff like that. But I've been hearing a lot of chatter that there's a serial killer in Austin, Texas, and he, now it's like, is he here in Corpus now, or was he in Corpus at the time? Because the way they're saying that he's leaving the bodies, that it's something like that. It was kind of just told to me a little while ago, but it's hearsay right now, just because. Like I don't know the whole story of what's going on. I haven't been able to watch the news or anything like that, so I don't know um, what's going on. But that, if y'all know anything about that, it'd be definitely awesome to say something to keep us all kind of posted or up to speed of what's going on. If you heard anything, um, yeah, it's definitely not good. 9 inches. Oh man. Well, uh, the only good thing about that, Jaime, is if you put a tip in that area, depending on how close it is to the next guide, it just made that rod a lot stronger. Like it has more meat on it, kind of deal. Because now I don't have that play on the tip, so just know you can still keep using it. It just won't be the full length and stuff like that. But be ready. That thing loads fast. Yes, he was out fishing. Um, Supposedly that he ordered a pizza and or he ordered food and it never got to him or something like that, and that he was never heard from since. Okay, so oh man, that sucks, William. Now this is something different. The area that he was found in was searched days after his disappearance. So it's not like, he was there. If he was, did they weigh him down? Was he like, I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions right now. So this is going to be one that we all need to pay attention to, especially with our loved ones in the city and stuff like that. Definitely don't go alone. Try to fish with a buddy or a crew or something like that. So um, yeah, we heard a few kids over here too at Lake Mathis that passed away while out fishing. Um, yeah, yeah, that a lot of the guys that were going out fishing, and even when they were doing the tournament, I was telling everybody like, please be really careful. Make sure you wear your PDF. I mean, even to go out there and cast a rod, wear one just because especially after a big hurricane like that, you don't know what's happening under that water. And it may be too late to even figure it out, when it does happen. So at least you'll have some kind of uh, survival gear on you and stuff like that as well, too. So, I know I was in Galveston. It was like a 4th of July weekend or something like that. And uh, a father and son had actually perished. The son went in and the father went in after him trying to save him, and they both didn't make it. And it's really sad because there's so many warning signs up there not to, go swimming or not to fish in that area. They're just like blatantly ignored and stuff. And never wish ill wish on anybody, guys. And I've actually gotten after some parents that were out there when we were fishing from the bank or casting from the bank because it's a good spot to catch bait. But they just came running in and didn't even care. They're over there drinking beer by their vehicle and stuff. So we did have some choice words for them. So I'd rather have choice words than have to risk our lives to go help them. Mhm. Yep. Well, without a doubt, Jaime. I mean, if they need proof, we got it here for you. Yes, sir. So, are they going to pay to replace the whole thing? Because that's part of their. I know they got to be insured. So, yeah, yeah, that's something else too. Yes, a lot of these companies when they come in, they got to have insurance. If they're working properly, they should have insurance to cover any kind of mess ups that they do. So. I've had a lot of crazy wild experiences. Um, Personally, I think there was actually several of them. One of them during Sharkathon, I almost got my foot hooked by a 16-knot J hook, but luckily it just wrapped up on itself. But still, I was underwater with my feet tied together because of the leader. Lucky for me that the I was using long line clips at the time, and because I was using long line clips, I was able to disconnect that and come to the surface. So I was able to get it off my feet. And yeah, pretty crazy. There you go. So you gonna buy another rod, Hyman? Doesn't sound like too bad of news, if as long as he's willing to reimburse you for it. Yes, you swim parallel to the beach. Yes, you don't try to swim out of it. You just swim parallel to the beach. But that's only if you're not getting and caught in an undertow. Rip current just pulls you along the surface, but a lot of people get wore out because they try to swim against it and just instead of just swimming parallel to the beach, and they'll finally swim out of it. So real. Mm. So did he say he was going to come out of pocket, or did he was going to file a claim? She's doing all right. I have not been able to go see her because, like I said, with all the time I was taking to stop here and go over there to go see her at the hospital and stuff, and then bringing in the kids, I had to stop doing what I needed to do to create more work for them because they want to earn their own money, which is good, which is real good, you know. But definitely, I'm gonna be hard on them guys, like, and I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair, but like, you know, I'm not just gonna let them just sit here and make money doing nothing. You know, they got to pull their weight because I definitely can't afford to have any worker on the payroll and not pull their weight and help me create something. You know, so. Oh, okay. Did he give you a date of when he was gonna do that? Like Friday on payday or? What's up, John? How you doing, boss? So if y'all are just chiming in, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be live with Sharkotic on his YouTube channel for the fire drawing. Um, we don't know if he's got the availability on his channel to do the super chat. So what everybody's been doing is doing the super chat here, and I'm writing your names down. And then tomorrow when I get the tickets sorted, um, I'll have your names added there. But I'm writing down on the list here. And I'm showing it to the channel here so you know your name's already on the list and we'll be good to go. So also too, he's doing a giveaway on his channel tomorrow for, it's going to be selected through the comments. So it's $100 Cash App gift. Um, so that'll be pretty awesome. Oh, you're not at home. That's right. Oh man. Okay. Hopefully that all gets sorted for you, boss, man. Ah, ah, that's. Mm. How long are you going to be on the road for this time, Jaime? Yes, sir. Let's see. What's up, Alfredo? How you doing? We are here. I'm breaking weights or trimming the weight portion. Then I'll be taping them, and then I'm going to go to weighing them once I get them all done, because then I'll be standing up over there the whole time, separating them. But y'all get to see me. Ow! That was sharp. Oh, I stabbed my chair earlier. I got a hole in my chair now. A piece of one of these sharp pieces of lead fell between my legs and I didn't know. And when I went to get up, I looked back and I saw this shiny thing sticking out of the seat of my chair. And I was like, oh, that sucks. So, wow, 2.5 months. Wow. Okay. Hey, he's got 1,800 break time. There you go. What it do, boss? We are here. I'm still breaking these weights and see what we can get into here in a bit. I got to get all this done because it's the delivery that I got to make in the morning. Like I said, all my deliveries got to be done first thing in the morning so that way I can hit the road and I'd rather go into Houston during daytime. Well, I mean, I have to be there during the daytime because he's at the time for 7:30 or something like that. So he's got a flyer out on it. We'll see what's up. So, but yep. Oh, okay, nice. What kind of route are you building there, Fredo? Oh, and that's the other thing too. I gotta definitely get my contacts going too. Oh, a trolling rod. Nice. What weight class? Yeah, Jeff will have to be running the shop. Um, and then we're in a catch-22 because we need more weights poured and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's Friday, so we definitely need somebody here to run the shop, especially on a Friday. You know, everybody's gonna be coming in. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend, so 20 or 40 pounds. There you go. Yeah, I do have to admit though, I don't like road travel. I don't like it, but gotta do it. Got the only way to get to expand out and get face to face with everybody and stuff like that. So there you go. Oh, you going to the surf, Philly, or are you gonna go hit the jetties? There you go. Has anybody heard of any weather for this weekend? Because I had a customer in the shop earlier and was talking about there was supposed to be bad weather coming in, and I was hearing it, but I didn't go to look at it and stuff like that. Oh, cool. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, then the good thing about a jetty, literally, you can pull right up to it and cast into the channel, and virtually there's anything can happen at that point. But I'm gonna switch this framework out because it's buried right there, so it's not letting me cut to go. A little bit of slowness I'm not liking. New magazine, or new clip. I gotta say that because when we were talking about my what was it, my airsoft gun over here when I was my fly swatter. Yep. Ugh, excuse me. I have new gator spoons in here and stuff like that. So cold front's already coming down. Where are you at, Michael? But or when is it supposed to hit? What are you talking about? Come on, man. Don't be teasing us with a good time like that. Gator spoons, we have 2 ounce and 3 ounce. I think it's all we have left in stock. I've got some. I think I've got some 5s and 7s there, but they 7.49 is where they start out at. Well, John, that is actually That's a really good question because I've seen a lot of rods that are mass production rods, and man, they really do a good job. They have it down. There's not too many of them that I'll vouch for, but Crowders. Uh, what's that other rod? And I can see it right there, and I can't even think of the name. Chaos Rods is another one. Uh, and those two, like I can vouch for, like right up front. Uh, they were built to last. Pin International had some awesome rods as well. I haven't fished with them in probably 10 years or whatever. But man, they were my go-to rods. Like, let's see. Oh, oh. Sorry, I'm yawning, guys. But I've been turning the hours in for sure. Um, Billy, I have to be honest with you. It's probably not going to happen because I've got this whole tray, two more trays of surf weights to clean, tape, weigh, count, get into the boxes because these orders are going out first thing in the morning. And if I don't get it done right now when I don't have any customers, there's no telling what can happen on a Friday. And I got to drive all the way out to Port A at minimum for one of the orders, come back, then load up my gear and hit the road to uh, go to Tackle Town in Rockport. Also, too, when you're in Port A, outfitters, be sure to check out the weight selections that we supply them. We have a lot of different varieties in there. We got some heavy weights with lighter gauge wires. We got some lighter weights with heavy gauge. I mean, vice versa and stuff like that. So, no, I am actually, these are the surf weights that we use for surf fishing. We manufacture them here in the shop. But because the legs are spread out, I'm taping them together so it makes it easier for us to box up for shipping and storage purposes once the customer gets them. This customer ordered, was it 152s, 253s, 154s, 256s, and 158-ounce surf weights. So all of that we poured out pretty much in the last 2 days. But now we've got some regular weights that we got to get poured out. Um, 30 pounds of 1 ounce egg, 2 ounce egg, and 3/4 ounce egg. We already had the half-ounce egg already poured, so got lucky on that one. Hmm. Yep. I have no idea what that is, Flapjack. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Yeah. No, I've not. If y'all sent through Cash App, guys, I have not even picked up my phone to look at that yet, guys. Uh, I will do that once I kind of get done with this. But if you send it through the super chat, I have to stop and write that down because I won't be able to see it later on. I don't know why it does that. Like, you can't see the comments that are going on while we're or after the channel live goes down and stuff like that. So um, I probably got another 30, 45 minutes on this battery. Um, I thought I had them on the charger and I did not. So they're at about 70% battery. And give me just a second. But, yep, turning it. What up, boss?
My bad, bro. Ah, man. I ain't even done yet. I got some phone calls gonna call me back in a little bit, man. I stay busy, bro.
Preaching the choir, brother.
Let me jump on my laptop so I can see some chats going on.
There you go. But yeah, so this is Sharkotic. If y'all don't know, guys, and y'all are new to the channel, Sharkotic is where I will be live tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel, make sure you go subscribe. It's one of our YouTube channel sponsors as well. So is Jacked Up Leatherworks, but Jacked Up Leatherworks is doing some plumbing tonight. So
Woo,
excited on the
nice.
channel.
Not
Yep. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be live on the channel. And if you're super chatting here, I'm writing it down so that way I can get your tickets tomorrow. Um, Raj, can you accept super chats on your channel? Not yet? Okay. So uh, I have
yet.
Roger actually pointed out, he's like, hey, we're not going to be able to do super chat. And I'm like, I didn't even think of that. But they're paying it in right now and they're sending their cash apps right now too. So we'll see what's up.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, more likely I might still go live on my channel and have my camera facing me kind of deal. Uh, just because uh, for the new ones that are coming in and want to get into the super chat and don't have Cash App, then they'll be able to send it that way and stuff like that too. So,
I
but yeah,
think that can work because I have a mount here, so you can still be live here, and you can catch other folks on your channel too. So we can turn that mount towards you with the cell phone and go from there.
beautiful, man. I was just telling us I really don't like road travel, but this is stuff we got to do to make it grow and stuff. So um, I've got several hundred surf weights that I'm going through right now, taping and cleaning because they got poured, and so now it's trying to get this sorted because I got to make all the deliveries tomorrow before I even head out of town,
Oh,
and still
nice.
get payroll. Yeah, and still get payroll done too. So yeah, fun. Yeah.
So yeah, if they jump on our channel, they'll be part of the extra $100 uh, drawing at the end.
Yes, I was talking about that, but go and let them know how that's going to work, so that way when they jump on, they kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, so on our channel, I can't show it because we're on the mobile right now. We have different camera angles. So I'll have Albert set up with his bobber. You bringing the bobber? Bobby the bobber?
I'm bringing one eye Bobby.
Yes, sir. All right. So he's going to be set up to do his tickets. Nothing's going to change on how he does his stuff. Tickets, sales, and everything, Bobby the bobber, all that is going to be going down live. After he gets done doing that, then everybody that participated in the chat, we're going to copy and paste that chat into a drawing for $100. So that's going to be a little extra on top of it. But everything you're seeing Albert doing right now, we're going to be doing here in the studio tomorrow, but in Sharkotic.
There you go. Yes, sir. Michael, the knot is called the anaconda knot. I actually have got a video where I explain it up close and I go step by step on it. And it really is really easy once you get it. I even teach you how to test it to make sure you have put it on there correctly because, like putting a hook onto a leader, there's a right and a wrong way for it to be done. So it's on there. And I know that's the biggest thing right now is a lot of people from all over the world are like, bro, you can do that? Like they didn't even think it was a thing to be able to tie braid straight to a spool and have it not slip. So yeah. They're saying what's up, Raj?
Yo, Whiskey, what's up, y'all? Glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Bobby the Bobber 2 here pretty soon because I've got a video, but I need a Bobby the Bobber, and I need to get him the upgrades that he needs so he can be able to go and be fishable.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be pretty sweet. I wonder if he could take being dunked underwater, with a big fish or whatever, how much pressure will it take to get, you know, under there? Because I remember, was it Ben and Teller? They did that to test how much force it would take to take barrels down to kind of say how much pressure it would be or how much drag it would take to get a barrel underwater from the Jaws movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
And watch Bobby.
the was Osage was doing that with buoys, trying to figure out how much buoys it was going to take to slow down a great white. Much like the size of Bobby the Bobber.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yes, he does need a new eye patch.
Oh, how everything came up.
Uh, well, don't leave it right there. Put it in the warehouse because that slips down and catches somebody in the foot. That could be.
We're gonna try to wait for Mark to knock that out.
Huh? Well, I mean, if you want to try doing it right now, but I just. Yeah. We have uh, stakes out front where we put PVCs with our flags, you know, telling about shark bait and our leaders and shrimp and stuff like that. Well, they pulled one of them up, and uh, the deal came up with it, so it's stuck inside the PVC right now. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
All
Cool.
right, all right, no doubt, whiskey. Yep.
What time are you pulling up tomorrow, bro?
See, that's what we were just talking about. Well, I keep talking about it because you put the time for what 7 o'clock tomorrow.
We can go
For the
earlier if we
live?
need to.
No, not earlier, bro. Like I still got I got 4 deliveries I got to get done.
Oh well,
Uh,
later is actually better. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. So it may be like closer to 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock before we can actually do it. So, um, but yeah, no, I definitely want to be in Houston daylight hours, not nighttime, especially after um, Houston getting hit with the hurricane kind of deal. Uh,
mhm.
yeah. So give me a second. Let me move this tray over. But yeah, tray number 2 is done.
Whoa.
Yeah, 2 more to go.
Yeah. While Arbor is busy, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing the fire drawings on our channel. So make sure and be subscribed to Sharkotic. So we're gonna be doing it there. We're gonna throw in an additional $100 at the end, and I think he's gonna be here Sunday too with Lil Flip and Zero and Adam J and Albert. We have some more
Yeah.
folks coming, but if he's here till Sunday, we got him there too. So y'all make sure. And here's the thing: turn on your notifications, especially with us for sure. We don't go live very often, and when we do, we always do a raffle at the end. It's going to be something at the end for everyone that comments and participates. So y'all make sure turn on the notifications too. Subscription is great, but when we go live, you're gonna be missing that live. And same thing with Hard Life and even Jacked Up Leatherworks. Turn on that notification so you can see when we're live. Because when we're live, stuff's going down.
Yep. Yep. So I hope you understand what he's saying. The only way to get in the secondary drawing for Sharkotic is to be proactive in the live. Not right now. Got it. Well, I mean, right now you can prepay for my fire drawing through the super chat. But tomorrow, to get into his free drawing, all you have to do is be proactive, commenting on the channel. The more times you comment, obviously, the more chances you have to win the prize. So, and it's $100. Um,
$100 Cash App.
yep, there you go. I was a little brain dead
If
right
you don't
now.
have Cash App, we can do Zelle. We can do PayPal. Um, Cash App is very popular, but we can do Zelle and PayPal on
Or if
top
you
of
want,
Cash App.
or if you want, you can tell them to do a store credit here at Hard Life. that
Or we can do
that
that
can make it
too.
real easy. Yep. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm staying there till Sunday for the live on there as well. So
All right, cool. So we'll have Albert, which is awesome. I'm gonna have him here with Zero, Low Flip, and Adam J. It's
hmm
going to be live Sunday. It's gonna be an amazing podcast, y'all. Join
yeah.
in, turn your notifications on so you don't miss it. Because we're gonna have. So I haven't said it yet, but it's gonna be a $500 Cash App. It's gonna be a split, 50, 30, and 20 split. So we're gonna do 3 drawings Sunday night. For those that comment and participate in our live Sunday, $500, 3-way split, 50, 30, 20, and we're gonna do that Sunday night.
There you go. There you go. I was gonna say, damn, I can't be in it. All right. It's all right though. Yeah. Oh, and I got to go get new contacts too. I tore up my one left eye contact, so I've been halfway. Huh? Oh, yeah. Uh,
Wait,
they're
what?
asking you.
They're asking Roger about Rankin Road, bro. I used to street race on Rankin Road. I had an SS Chevy. I grew up in this area. I'm about 5 minutes away from Rankin Road. I know all about. I've been pulled over street racing, running away from cops on Rankin Road. I got pulled over at the coming up on the ramp on towards Hardy. Got chased out of Rankin Road. Got pulled over. Man, old school times. Rankin Road has changed. There's that Home Depot thing there now. They built a brand new school. Do they race there anymore? I wouldn't think so because there's too much there now. Back in the days, Rankin Road was you come down Rankin, you turn right, and it was a stretch of people racing. It was nuts. It was crazy. Does it
Oh,
still happen? People still race there on Rankin Road? That's the thing. Saturday nights, Rankin Road.
amen. Albert, do you take PayPal for your drawing? Yes, we do. Oh no, no, not PayPal. Not PayPal. I stopped dealing with PayPal. Oh, 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. And the reason being because I got hacked 3 times in 1 month. They sent in like $10,000 in like 2 minutes, and then like 3 minutes later or a minute later, it was siphoned out by other accounts. Like they were
Oh,
funneling
jeez.
money through my Cash App and stuff like that. So as soon as I started, my phone was the ding, the ding, the ding, the ding. I was like, man, I was like, that don't seem right. So I called Cash App and I told them, they're like, well, what money? I said, well, it's not there no more. It already got like, and they cleared out everything out of the account. Like it wasn't just the money coming in, like my money that was sitting in there too. So it was gone.
For some reason, this thing didn't let me clock in this morning. I just noticed that. Let me clock out. It says when I clock in, I guess for that, and I know I
Yeah,
clock out for
Dylan, man,
lunch.
the Maseratis are fun to
Tuesday.
drive. Fun to drive.
No, I did today.
A check engine light is, whew, depending on where you live.
And today,
One of the reasons why I stick with Maserati on like a premium
Well,
vehicle
you're gonna have to
is
clock
because
in,
where I live,
clock out,
Maserati is a block away.
clock in again,
So
clock out,
it's one
and
of the
that's when you're
reasons why I
already out
stick with
of road.
Maserati. I've been
Listen,
contemplating
December.
trading in my Maserati for a Lamborghini Urus, but they're a good 10-minute drive. I don't know. I have really good fun with my Maserati, so I haven't pulled that trigger yet. But Maserati is very fun to drive, and I've had mine since
Hey Jeff,
6,000 miles, and
you're gonna have to get
it's
here
been
earlier
good.
so I can hit the road.
The biggest thing
You're gonna
that
have to get here
was
earlier so I can hit the
having
road
to be
because I gotta
repaired on it
do
was
bait bucket,
the AC.
S.P.I,
The
4 days,
compressor went out.
come back,
This was like 3K,
come back,
but
and then once I
from
go to Touchdown,
6,000
I'm not
miles
coming
to about 60,000
because I gotta go to
miles,
Houston.
I've just
So
been
I
doing
gotta get
oil
all
changes.
that done
So
and
it's been a good vehicle. It's been a good
payroll and
vehicle.
all of that before I can hit the road too. So
It doesn't beat my Cadillac though. It doesn't beat my Cadillac. My Cadillac was like over 100,000 miles, no issues.
man, let's see what it is.
Porsche is good. Porsche is a very prestigious, nice vehicle. It's a nice vehicle. I've never personally bought a Porsche, but good things on Porsche. I wouldn't mind owning a Porsche, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do low cars anymore. Like now that I've had my truck, it's just like I get into a car and now all I see is like bumpers and headlights like right in my face. I'm like, no, I'm not. I gotta have my truck, man. Like, and not even jacked up, just a truck. Like I feel so much safer in a truck when I'm driving around and stuff like that. And
No,
then,
for sure.
yeah, it's. I definitely though I want to upgrade to like a Denali or uh, the what is it, the 1776 model of the Tundra. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you're thinking Denali route, I mean that's basically an Escalade. It's just a GM badge, but you get everything an Escalade has.
I do Cash App or Super Chat right here on the channel. You can actually pay right now, and I can enter your name. Um, if you do Zelle, we can do that as well. Um, but yeah, right now I only do it with one person on Zelle for the fire drawings because everybody else does through Cash App and or Super Chat here. I'm trying not to have 10 different ways to get into it because then there's other things that I have to start getting into, to try to keep up with it. But yeah, PayPal and the first time they did it, I was like, okay, it happened. Second time, I was like, this is getting dicey. I had to change all my passwords across everything across the board. And then the third time, I was like, okay, I'm getting rid of PayPal. And I never went back. After that, I was using Cash App. And then finally, I got into Zelle when our bank finally opened it up for it and stuff like that. So now I can do that. But yeah, no, truck,
I
truck,
would
truck,
do the
truck.
same. But yeah, Dylan. Yeah, Maserati's a little bit smaller company. Porsche is good, man. You did good with the Porsche.
um, to get to once you got the Cash App downloaded to your phone and you got it linked up to your bank or however you're going to move funds into it and stuff like that, um, then you'll $ Team Hard Life is our Cash App logo there, and you can send it there. Once you get in there and put the amount that you want to send, right underneath it, it'll have it says for FOR, and it has a box. Make sure you put as gift and your cell phone number because a lot of times your avatar name here on the channel does not match your PayPal account name. And so for me to confirm who it is, I need a cell phone number on there. So that way, if the PayPal or the Cash App payment name is the winner pulled, then I know whose name to confirm to and stuff like that. Now, once we get used to, or if it's the same name as your name here on YouTube, well, then you're good to go. You're fine, but still include the cell phone number because it helps. I do it with all the Cash App ones that are paid that way. So,
So what you got going on tonight, bro? Just building some weights?
cleaning them, they're already built. I'm just fine tuning them so they're ready
Oh,
for being able to
flipping
be
the
delivered tomorrow. Yeah. And actually, I got another half tray I still got to do um, before this is done. And then I got to go back and weigh them, mark them, just to confirm which weights are which, because um, just
Can
make
you talk
sure.
about it? What stores are you dropping them off at?
Yes, these are going to Port Aransas Outfitters and
Hmm?
Bait Bucket. And then I have a distributor that I'm going to be delivering to. The distributor actually has uh, stores, stripe stores, and mom and pop shop from Galveston to South Padre. So we
Oh,
actually
nice.
supply them, and yep, go from there. Yeah, if you come in person, yes, by all means, yeah, cash is always king, bro. Cash is always king. So, oh, and Gil, I forgot his name earlier. I was talking about uh, the custom rods that we have in process right now. Gil is one of them. Dusty and uh, DJ as well. So, oh, and another customer. God, so bad with names. I'll remember it here in a bit when I'm not even thinking about it. So, oh yeah, we got lucky on that one, Cobra. That we got all that paid off before this moron took office because we probably would have lost our house. So the way sales had plummeted and everything else, we were really hurting. Um, uh, what also helped too is finally getting my disabilities approved through the VA to get us our discounts and stuff like that for the property and everything like that. So crazy, crazy. But, yeah. But I'm kind of excited to finally meet Lil Flip and Zero out in Houston because I want to bring the product back to Corpus and get it in our store. So we're gonna check that out. You know me, I'm gonna have to put my hands on it, see what products they have available that we can get as well. Because that's the other thing. I'm gonna have to talk to Raj about that. See, I'm pretty sure they have after hours where we can go and get the product and stuff like that. We do our taste test, and that way we can get our order, or maybe we can bring it back already. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Oh wow, yeah. But I tell you what, now that I've had 4x4, I definitely that's another thing. Definitely will never buy a truck without 4x4. That's just the way things are going now. You never know when that will come in handy. So there you go, Cobra. That was the way to do it, man. That was something that was. Sorry, I hit the. I've got that little fan cooler cord, and I caught it with one of the surf weights over here. So give me a second. There you go. Now it's out of the way. So. Um, Let's see. Yeah, no. And now that we got the house paid off, we started projects, and then again, all of them had to be put on hold because the funding just was not available or there for us to keep doing it. And it was something that I was so afraid that was going to happen, and it happened. Like, oh, like, man, it sucks. So I am. We pour our own surf weights that we sell to other tackle shops, but now I'm going through and I'm cleaning up all the stuff that doesn't need to be on there, so it can be a sellable item. I mean, it is sellable right now. It's just I'm a little picky on the way my weights look. So there's the first step right there. Now it's closer, and then before I can take it to the tackle shop, I also tape up the bottom of the legs, which will be my next step right there, and then weigh them out. And we'll be ready for delivery. The only bad thing is I'm thinking we might not get to the very end of me cleaning all the weights before the phone decides to die on me because I didn't fully charge it before I started this live video feed. But again, guys, um, we're doing our 60,000 subscriber mark giveaway. No, I was going to try and do it at 50, but it jumped up so fast I didn't even get a chance to prep on it. So right now, here, this one's going to go really fast, guys, because I am pretty sure we'll get up to 60K pretty quickly. Again, with everything going on. And the way it works is you got to go through my videos and comment on their 60K giveaway with shout out to our sponsors, hashtag Tightline Braid, hashtag Cortland Braid, hashtag Sharkotic, Jacked Up Leatherworks, Gator Lures. Those are the ones we've got right now that have confirmed um, prizes with us. I'm pretty sure Line Cutters is going to come in on that, but I need to confirm with them. I've just been so busy, and I know he's been crazy busy as well, but I know he's down to do whatever we want to do and stuff like that. He did send me an awesome video earlier today, guys. I'm trying to get it downloaded here, but you know what? Let me do this real quick. I won't be able to play the music on there um, because obviously it's copyrighted and something like that. So what? Two Texoma leaders ties to Trump assassination attempt speak out. What? Wow. Okay. Sorry, I saw that. Let me see. I'm going to go to the computer for this one. So just because he posted it to uh, uh, his videos on there and stuff like that. So I'm logged in my Facebook account over here. Hold on. Let's see where's my phone at. Oh man, let's see. Forgot which phone is it trying to do the verification process on. Give me a second. Come on, send it. Let's see, I'm wondering if it's sending it to my old device. This is being a pain in the butt. Okay. All right, I think I'm in. Let's see. Go. Let's see where this is at. Hold on. Okay. Okay. And it let me in, but because I haven't logged into my Facebook on my computer in 2 years, I'm having a like verification process and stuff like that. So let's see. I'm, let's see. Come on. Come on. Yo, I'm trying to show y'all this video. It's gonna be a nice one. Y'all are really liking that. Y'all really like that. All right, there we go.
Sorry, bro. They be calling me.
Yeah, no, I'm actually about to show you something new.
Mm,
I'm working on a deal with line cutters, and
nice.
just got to make sure that I turn off the volume on this. Let's see. Come on, should come through. Come on.
I'm messing with my camera a little bit wider.
The what?
No, I'm just gonna mess with my mount a little bit. See if I could push it back a little bit. Get some more views.
Not showing me. Come on.
Trying to get Shark.Eric in the back.
I might have to go to his main page and check this out. This is annoying. I'm trying to get on it and I can't see it. Let's see. Oh, he has it in there. But now where? Let's see. Uh, I don't see it. I don't see it. All right. Well, I'll just do it on my phone. Let's see if this works. Mm. Come on. It's not letting me see it. This is annoying. Such an awesome video, man. It is. It's a video. It's awesome. Oh, there we go. They're glow in the dark line cutters right there. They say Team Hard Life. What? What?
Oh, sweet.
Yep, those are coming, guys. Those are coming.
That's
What?
awesome.
What? Yeah, I'm excited, man. I am really excited, guys. A lot of that is for the 25K giveaway, but we are going to stock them here at the shop. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to stop by line cutters. Like I said, I'm trying to get there early enough to maybe hit some places, but I don't know, depending on um, how late this all goes and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I got to get done and very little time to do it. And these guys, came drop off weight and went home already. So it's like,
Well, if you're here till Sunday, um, you can roll with me to Exotic Pop, and we can hit up some other spots on the way back.
I was just talking about that before, right when you got off. I was like, I wanna see about getting do some taste testing of the product and stuff like that, so I can know what we're gonna
Yeah, I
bring in
gotta
for sure. Because I want to get it.
Yeah, I got to pick up some stuff Saturday. So if you're here for sure Friday till Sunday and you're staying with me, we'll go to Exotic Pop and I'll pick up what I got to pick up. I'll introduce you to them and see if you want to pick up that soda line in your place too. After meeting with them, it'll be kind of a cool deal. And then you'll get to meet Flip Sunday, and it's his
Mm-hmm.
company. So
Yes, sir.
kind of a
Yep.
cool deal. And we can hit some tackle shops on the way back.
Sound like a plan. Sound like a plan. So, um, yes, no, 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 no. You got to remember, guys. He was making this for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. This is already promised to us. So he's got to come up with the new one for the 60K giveaway. Yes, sir. Like we're moving. Like we're trucking. We. You missed the train once. Here's a second chance to get on it. So yeah.
I wish I can post a picture because I wanted to post that flyer I made. Man, I can't do it on chat.
No, no. All we could do is you could uh, show it to the camera, and that's one way to do it. I that's one of the things that's the only drawback about this setup here. It doesn't give you a whole lot of options on what to do and stuff like that. But I can control the camera. I can go forward and backwards and stuff like that. But like if we use StreamYard, it's only facing forward. So when I try to do like a real spool in, I don't know what I'm showing y'all until I show it, and then to try to adjust it and stuff like that really sucks, man. It's
So
great. It's a
YouTube
great
said that
deal.
they were going to move this out of mobile, like, well, not out of it, but move it into laptop and computer. So once they do that, then I can use this entire studio. But right now it's just mobile,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, we all start. We got to start one foot in front of the other, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I just right now I don't know what's going to happen with how much longer the phone's going to be on. I'm trying to hurry up so I can get to the end so I can at least show y'all all the trays done with the taping and trimming, and then I got to go into the cutting. But We'll
Try to
see
bring
that.
this up real quick.
Nope.
There we go. All right, bear with me. So see.
There you go. Yeah. Dude, you do some awesome flyers, man, for sure.
Can you see the whole thing? I can't see
Mm-hmm.
because, like you said, it's forward facing.
Well, you can turn. Are you using your phone?
Yeah.
You can turn the camera around. See the
Okay. Oh.
yeah, the on
Oh.
the right side. Yeah,
All
flip
right. There we
that.
go.
There you go.
All right.
Yep.
If I turn it.
Yeah. So when you create those flyers, are you doing that through like Photoshop or something like that?
Bro, man, it's from I'm old school. Back in the days when we first started fishing, I've been using that same program, Photo Draw 2000. Um, I don't use the new stuff. The new stuff is probably easier to use, but I'm so used to using Photo Draw, I just use Photo Draw.
Wow. Damn it. Oh, that looks clean as hell, bro. It
Thanks, man.
really does.
Appreciate that.
So, oh man. They always say, "Oh yeah, own your own business. Life will be good." I'll tell you about the crazy amount of hours you got to pull to make it happen. You know what I mean? And the schedule that you're trying to make it happen and stuff. So,
It's uh it's a 24-hour thing, man. Like even if you're not at your physical address at your business, it's all here. You go to bed with it and it's right here. And
yep,
it never sleeps, it never goes away. Business is business, and it's always a haunting thing.
it is. Because at the end of the day, if it fails or it goes, is because you either put the effort to make it keep going or you didn't. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. And a lot of folks don't understand how much is on the line when you're a business owner, because if your business fails, remember you're working with banks and credit too as a business owner. So if your business fails, it's not that easy to start another business, because there goes your credit score and there goes your ability to use banks or any type of other folks to vouch for you for a credit app to start a new business. You're just
Yep.
really, really screwed starting a business and not making it happen.
Shit, I'm hearing about other businesses that have been screwing other businesses, and they're just like, and I know them, and I'm like, that's why I don't do business with them. Like, um, and they're, and it sucks, man. But I, at the end of the day, I'm not paid by them, to go collect. Like, you know what I mean? That's not. It sucks. That was a deal on them that they took on, and uh, they end up getting screwed, when they close down and they still haven't paid the guy, the money that he owes and stuff like that. But they stayed with all the product, and
Oh,
it,
for
it
sure.
sucked. I know one guy, he closed down and moved over like a couple of streets and has been hiding from that other company pretty much ever since. Like, you know, I know uh, with me and the business that I do, yeah, I have fallen behind. Don't get me wrong. I am nowhere near the same paid on
It
time, everything.
happens.
No, no, no. It happens. But I do my best to square myself with all those businesses so that way they're taken care of as soon as I can, as soon as I physically able to. Because again, I got feeding the family and all of that, keeping the lights on is a primary, deal.
Well, see, the
You end up
biggest
paying
thing with
everybody
that,
back.
bro, is. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, because there was times like if I paid the bills and all of that, or if I paid what I owed, then I would have never, I would have failed a long time ago. And so that's why a lot of those companies are still doing business with me because I never forgot them. Like even when it took me a while, I still kept in contact with them, still called them and stuff like that. And
Okay.
and then we worked it out, and then I got them paid. And then, hey, are you ready to start carrying? Yeah, hell yeah! Like It's as long as you own up to it and you keep with them, they will help you no matter how bad it gets because they know at least you're not ghosting them. Once you ghost somebody, then it's over.
Bro, you just took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Because if you fall onto some hard times, but you know you got some money coming, just tell them, give me a week or two, give me 3 weeks, and we'll pay it up. But once you start ghosting, then they start, thinking you're ducking them, you're not trying to pay, you're screwing them. Um, in tough times like right now, yeah, some people are gonna fall behind, but don't ignore the email. Just send the email back and just say, "Hey, I got some money coming next week or in 2 weeks. I'll get you squared away." They will note the account, and you'll be good. But once you start ducking folks, it creates a bad situation.
Yeah, I've even told them I was like, hey man, I can do this, and they're like shit. And even guys with us, like they've come in, with customers and stuff. Hey, man, I was like, dude, $1 a week, bro. I'm good. And they're like, for real? I'm like, hey man, times are hard. I know I've fallen on them too, but that at least shows you have intent to pay, and that goes a long way. So
I
by
mean,
all
but in the
means,
long run, w- would they rather you go out of business? A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing.
hmm yes, sir.
Just conversate. It's tough
Uh,
times. Just conversate with folks. Let them know it's coming. Um, I see your emails. I see your texts. See your calls. Hey, I got you. Just give me a week. Give me 2 weeks. Give me 3 weeks. I got you. But when you don't do that, and that's hard. When you don't do that, they think you're ducking. Then they throw it
um,
into collections or something.
who
Not good.
who's is the whole channel freezing up, or is it just one or the other? I'm just
Uh,
checking to see if it's because I just pulled it up on my channel as well, or on my computer to see what y'all are saying or whatever. So
hmm.
have you been
I've
seeing
heard
any
you
freezing?
smooth.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry, I had to check that because man, for about a month there, and actually, that's another thing that I want to do is call AT&T and just like rip them a new one because for basically a whole month I was having horrible, horrible service, and I don't know what they fixed or whatever they did. Like now I don't have horrible service no more. Like, and it can't be because I upgraded the deal because I never had no problems until there. I mean, are they like doing some kind of way forcing people to buy into other things just to circumvent the problems that they created. Like I have a real problem with that.
I've
So,
heard some horror stories with AT&T recently, especially after the storms here in Houston. I got back connection faster than AT&T, so I was good. Uh, but
who are you with?
Verizon.
How are they
So
in comparison to price compared to AT&T?
so Verizon is a little bit expensive, but my brother has AT&T, and so when I would go visit with them, he ended up getting power like Thursday night, but he didn't have internet um, with AT&T. So he had power but no internet. I had internet but no power.
That's weird. Was his landline or you're talking about on his phone?
No, over there they're fiber optic.
Hmm.
So AT&T fiber optic ran through my neighborhood. They just did it recently, 2 years ago, and so they wanted me to switch, but I was like, I'm already down with. Oh, sorry, Verizon was on my phone. I just stick with Xfinity, so they were AT&T over there. I just stuck with. My thing is, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. If it's not
Right.
broken, just go with it. Because I get sales folks all the time. They're like, "Oh, switch to this, we'll give you a deal. Switch to that, we'll give you a deal." I was
Hold
like,
on.
if I continue to run business
Look,
or run myself that way, I'm
still
only
taking notes. I
switching
probably got
over and over again.
200.
If I have a problem, I'll switch. If I don't have a problem, I'm gonna stay with my carrier.
The what? Okay. All right. The what? Okay. Love you. All right. That's another, and that's because these rolls are 1,300 inches. And I've already gone through two of them.
Whew.
Let's see. All right. Uh, get the- you have 1 gig of internet
1 gig ain't
and
nothing.
pay and $75 a month. And
So
are
they
you
charge you
talking?
extra or slow you down after that 1 gig? That's the thing. Like a gig ain't nothing these days.
Yeah, no, that's what I don't
We're probably
understand.
burning through a gig right now on live.
Oh, I paid for 75 gigs a month. That's how many. That's how much I was doing because I was doing so many lives, so many uploads, so many video shorts and stuff like that. So um, I got tired of getting the overages and stuff like that. So I went to 75 gigs, and they're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna throw you back at Before I got to 75, like they're like, "Well, we have the unlimited, but we throttle you back after 22 gigs." I'm like, "Well, that ain't gonna work. Like, I need a plan where I can pay for like say 75 with no throttle back because you throttle me back, you're costing me money. Like,
Mhm.
what's the whole reason on having that much internet and you can't use it when you need to use it? Like, don't tell me that. Oh, well, there's so many people. Also, upgrade your shit, upgrade your system. Like, if I gotta adapt and overcome and put more gear out there, well then y'all can do the same. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. So
I
sorry,
think what
that's
helps me is that I got like close to 12 lines on my account. So I don't like I think I'm not 100%. I just think that maybe uh they don't really give me a reason to leave because if I pull 12 lines and go somewhere else, I mean,
then I had four, and actually I had four lines, two watches, and three tablets all on there. And it got to the
oh,
point
that's
that
just
like
phone.
I,
Yeah,
I
I have a watch and a tablet on top of that. So technically I have 14 lines.
yeah, I had all of that because I got the two watches just because I figured I was gonna break one, so at least I'd have a second one to kind of do it. I wasn't doing it just so I could have double watches. Like I mean, just uh,
We're not all Marine Corps veterans, okay? We don't break shit on the regular, okay? We're not that strong.
uh, oh, you got like the speed 1 gig, like 1 gig per minute or something like that. It's the download speed or something like that.
Mm.
So actually, on my phone, this was something that I learned about when I was doing all that stuff, and I was having them. They're like, "Well, do a speed test on your phone," and um, it's the best way to find out if something's wrong with your phone or whatever and stuff like that. So uh, I'm running it right now, real quick, um, just so you can kind of see. But it take about a minute or whatever. So um,
You did the Google speed check? Yeah, that
yeah,
one. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, damn, you're booming.
What's that? So I don't. That's the numbers I got right there for the speed check or whatever. So yeah,
Oh, damn, you're faster than me.
and saying that was the thing. Like I couldn't understand why I was bogging down and I couldn't be live on the channel
It's your phone,
and
man.
do it.
The
Yeah,
heat. You're losing efficiency. So when your phone gets heated, it's going to start sitting there and try to like setting power where it needs to survive, not
Yeah.
for it to be a producer. Is just trying to survive.
So with that in mind, that's why I have the cooler on my phone. Like literally, my phone. I'm running a cooler on my phone just so to be able to make these videos. Because like I said, it's starting to cool off now, but it got up to 78 degrees earlier. When I'm at 78 degrees in here, about 15 minutes into the live video feed, it'll start uh,
So I getting you.
to bog down and yeah, and all of that stuff. But yeah, wow. Well, see, and that's what I need to check too, because I just upgraded to their biggest account, highest this, that, and like need to find out if I'm really getting everything that I'm paying for now and stuff like that.
Your
So
speed is pretty good. It's good speed.
yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we're not having any problems now, but when I was having all the problems with the live and it biting on us and stuff like that, yeah. Man, I wish we had that logo because we could just throw his face on there when he's just off staring in his face. Leave that there, and then it comes. Okay, we're back now. Oh, that would have been so epic. God, that would have been epic, man. And you know what? I, 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 I do have to apologize because again, too, I know they were parading my grandpa around like that, and knowing my grandpa being a good man and stuff like that, I would really I'd be fighting with people because that's not the way you be treating your elderly, especially when they're that incapacitated and stuff like that to take care of themselves or fend for themselves. And these guys, I mean, definitely something should be done with them and stuff like that. And uh, now, granted, he's already going to be too old to even be held accountable for all the we. I know that dude's got some deep dark secrets. Because it was just too obvious when he took presidency and running for like there was some scary, scary, scary looking things.
Man.
And those around the women and kids, man, is crazy. So, yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm almost done. I'm trying to do man, my hands are swollen. I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're swollen.
Been
Like,
working, bro.
yep, yep. But yeah, no, that's why I posted the video earlier. Uh, don't wake the sleeping bear kind of deal. Somebody, customer called over here concerned with, do we have surf weights? Because they were told that we didn't have any. I'm like, we got them, bro. Like, so, yeah.
So I see you got a fish bites behind your head back there.
Yes, sir. Yep,
This
I
time
do.
of the year, uh, mid July, what do you recommend using those?
Will I recommend using them?
Oh well, what color or what flavor?
These seven. And the reason why I say these seven is because they have a whole bunch of other flavors, single colors. Like their chartreuse, the pink, the flesh. Like they have all of them, in a shrimp flavor and then a crab flavor and the clam flavor and all. And years ago, we discovered that when we mixed two of their colors together, our hits quadrupled through the roof, kind of deal. So we started doing that. When we bought two bags, we would use a piece of one, a piece of another on one hook. Well, it was a short time later, they came out with these multicolors like that, and we started using them, and it was replicating what we were already doing out in the field. So when
Oh,
they started selling them, I don't sell the other ones. I only sell these because why am I going to double up on so many other bags? So much more space that I have to take when I can just buy these here, and it will handle what I need it to handle the same way. So
I'll
in
tell you.
reality, go ahead.
I'll tell you a good story. So, I went to a tournament. I was with some folks, Bobby and some other folks, right? He was already out there. He had squid, shrimp, cut bait, all that stuff out. So I pulled up and I chunked out, and They weren't used to using stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I got it. I hooked up on this drum uh, before they hooked up on live and dead and very good bait on fish bites. And I told him, I was like, hey man, on fish bites, I've had the biggest shark I ever had on fish bites was I got a 3.5 foot black tip on fish bites. I hooked the tarpon. I got a red. Um, and bait like crazy. I got whitings and pompano left and right on fish bites. It's I don't know what it is about fish bites. I'm not sponsored by them, but man, it worked. I've had a very good fishing experience using fish bites. I really have. No joke.
And that right there nailed it too. I'm not sponsored by them, but I sell them because it is a product I believe in because I use it, and I and you see it on my channel so many times. I'm out there that I'm just tearing fish up with it. But I also don't just use it by itself unless I notice that it is warranted to use it by itself. And what I mean by that, there are times when we're throwing natural bait, say shrimp. We're throwing that out there, and then we throw the shrimp with fish bites. The shrimp by itself will catch in drum, 15 to 20 inches. We add the fish bite to it, and then we're catching the drum 25 to 28 inches. So we change up our whole gear, and we'll fish that way because we are very in tune with paying attention to what we just hooked up with, where we caught it at, like how we caught it, and that's a big thing between me and our team is like when we catch something, we don't hide it. We work together. We network. We're trying to, you know, you never know who's going to catch the next big one
It's a
doing the
lottery out
technique or
there.
the formula. Yeah. So for us, it's how we can help each other grow, how we can help each other catch the next big fish or tournament winning fish and stuff like that. And, we'll be the first ones to dive in to help each other out, because you just never
Especially
know
on
when it can happen.
pompano. Especially in pompano. I've caught more using fish bites uh, with pompano than anything else. And
Later,
yeah,
Jaime.
and like I said, I did a double drop leader and I cast it out at Port Mansfield. And I hooked up to a tarpon with a 1/0 J hook, and he jumped and everything. It was crazy. I must have beamed him on his head, and then he took it. But he took the weight and both hooks because I was just throwing it out there for like some good bait. And I got that tarpon to dance. It hit it, and that was crazy on a fake bait. That was nice. But I will say for sure, if you're going out to the beach, man, using those fish bites, if you just want some food to throw on the grill, whitings love that stuff, man. I do a double drop and I put that out there, double drop for some whitings on a 1/0 J hook and whiting central. It's a
It,
good product. It's a good product.
it really is. And for us, like I said, guys, I don't have a huge wallet. I don't. So I don't have the kind of wallet to sit there and just buy tackle because it looks pretty. Oh, they said it's gonna sell, and no, 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 no. If it doesn't work, we don't sell it. Like if we don't believe on it, 200%, you won't see it in our shop. So, like he said, it's all those personal experiences of us going out there and just tearing up the fish. And
It just works. I don't know
yes,
what it is, but it works. And I can catch multiple fish on that same piece. And the thing is, I present it with a small hook. I use a 1/0 J hook and a Eagle 1/0 J hook, and I double drop and I throw it out there and I get multiple whiting. I've gotten reds. I have never gotten trout, but I've had the shark and tarpon, and it hits. They like it.
wow, yeah, yeah. Shark, baby tarpon. I landed like about a 3 foot tarpon because I had to see, but I don't know if it was because of the fish bites or because I had the fish bites on a Zabinki rig. Because we're going for perch and we're catching blue runners like that. And I hooked that baby tarpon and it was about 3 foot. Landed that one. But we've done cobia, Spanish mackerel, kingfish, shark, bull reds, big black drum, stingray, Jack
Oh, I got
Crevalle,
black
like
drama on it too, yeah.
um,
But see, that's the
what
thing.
else?
Sometimes a lot of folks don't understand. Sometimes a small bait with a small hook, you can present that out there, it can hit. Um, and it works. I've done the whole spectrum of live and dead and fish bites, and man, fish bites is great. It's great to a certain extent, but it's still great. If I have to go out there, I got a cast net and I got fish bites, I'll be able to catch rays and cut bait, and I can fish a tournament. That's the way I do it. I don't go out there with bait. Um, a lot of folks go out there with frozen bait, and this, hey, more power to them. They won tournaments, good. I go out there and I like to catch fresh. Fresh is always best. And how to catch fresh? I always thought it was a cast net, but after and I'm not sponsored by them, and nor would I need to or would want to be because I don't fish. But it is a really, really good product. It is. It works.
That would be the tournament to put on, boss. You must start out with like shrimp or fish bites as your bait and work your way up and see who ends up with the biggest fish or biggest shark at the end of the tournament.
Yeah. So,
Like you,
bro, that would be an amazing tournament. So you have to learn your fishery where you're at, and then you work the food chain from the bottom to the top. Bro, that is the most beautiful tournament I can think of. But how can we really do that? It's going to be
we'll
challenging.
brainstorm. We'll brainstorm when we're together.
But I think that's the beauty of fishing, though, because we're anglers. We're hunting by a hook. And I think the beauty of it is if you are out there fishing, yeah, we have technology using drones now, no problem. That's like you know, people are saying I grew up doing the kayak thing. I fished with you 15 years ago. Kayak, kayak, kayak. There's no drones back then, but the drones are good. It saves lives, and we can catch more fish. We can see more sharks. It's awesome. That's like saying back in the days when the first car came out, people were like, "Oh, now we're just gonna ride a horse. We're just gonna ride a horse. Screw the car. No, no, you guys are too new school. I'm gonna ride a horse while people are riding a car." Times are changing. We need to roll with that, and I'm glad to see that tournaments now are letting drones be part of it, as long as it's legal by the state of Texas and the federal government. Um, Certain places you can't use a drone because it's federal property, but technology is changing, and we can catch more sharks and see more sharks, and I think it's beautiful.
Yes, sir. It does. It does change the deal, and for a long time there, like it's like you said, we're all old school on it. So we have our feelings and what we've been through and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it is cool to see how technology does make it easier, safer, and more enjoyable. Because damn, when you get rolled on a kayak, and then you get rolled again, and then
Exactly.
again,
Safety
and
is
then
a
again.
big key. I'm personally almost died offshore. I was at a tournament with you. I was offshore. I know you have too. But now we can catch sharks. I wish drone technology was back when I had time to fish, but we should try to be more open minded with drones and incorporating that into tournaments going forward, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay, so I see Patrick's comment 5K electronics to look for fish that's not fishing, that's hunting. Okay, so we aren't using the electronics to find the fish. We're using it to deploy the bait on the hopes that the fish will come. Now, I've
Yes.
seen where they have drones go out and literally with a lure and drop it right where the fish are at, kind of deal. Yeah, that is kind of different.
But
That's
that, okay, so you're in Corpus and some folks down south in South Padre, the waters are clear. You can't do that in Galveston. You can't do that in Matagorda. You can't do that in Sargent. The water is chocolate. You cannot fly a drone out and see fish and then drop on top of fish. Um, in Corpus, going down south, the water is clear, so you can see kings offshore. I've been offshore in a kayak and I've seen kings blowing up, but yeah, when I was down south, the drone could see that. I saw that when I was in the kayak, but you're not going to see that in Galveston and Port Aransas and Matagorda and Sabine. That's not going to happen. It's chocolate. It's like
You got to
it's
hit the
like
right
coffee.
day. The one right day out of the whole decade.
You get like 2 days out of the year, like maybe 2 to 3 times out of the year, and a lot of times that happens during the week, not a weekend. A lot of times that's during the week. So yeah,
Did you see that one meme? They're talking about Monday, volcano and 3,000 degrees, and then Tuesday we're having 1,000 foot tsunami, and then Wednesday, and then it shows Friday and Saturday and Sunday like all beautiful. I'm like, nope, nope, it's the opposite way. It's
I
like that
know,
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday's the volcano and tsunami,
and
and then
that's the cool
hurricane.
accolades with you and I because we've actually been out there in crazy freaking times, and we still managed to fish. Sometimes we got skunked, it happened, but a lot of times we caught fish.
Yes,
We
sir.
didn't have drones, and back 10 years ago, we didn't have weather predictions like we do now. It's we didn't have apps. When I started shark fishing, uh, MySpace was around, not Facebook. You know, and then from MySpace we had fishing forums, and so we
You
were on
real
fishing
old,
forums.
bro.
So
Did you hear me?
yeah,
I said, you real old. He said MySpace. You know
but
what?
it was a beautiful time, and
Yep.
being part of shark fishing back then, it was like you created such a brotherhood with folks back then.
Mm-hmm. And you nailed it, like with the meet and greets and all of that that you were talking about the other day. Yeah, that's the way it was. You always like every couple of weeks a meet and greet was happening, and everybody went out and fished together. And a lot of that really doesn't happen anymore. But with these lives and the way the channel is growing and stuff like that, I know that's what I want to get back down to. I want to get down
Same,
to meeting a whole bunch of guys, fish in their backyard, and just you know share some fishing
and
stories and some good times.
for sure. And I'll tell you a joke. There was a joke at least 10 years ago where this little thing back in like 10 years ago where they're like, soak your bait in red Kool Aid. That was a joke. That was a joke. Everyone that posted that knew it was a joke. But a lot of people actually did that. A lot of folks 10, 15 years ago saw that and thought, let's soak our bait in red Kool Aid and drop it out there. That was dumb as hell. But it happened. Disinformation. Lies. But it
Oh,
happened. People did it. People did it. I saw it happen. People are like, I did this. I'm like, that's stupid as hell. Why would you do that? It makes no sense.
the good one was, "What you put on your bait?" I spit on it. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Then over there in the corner,
Albert gave it that hot tool and spit on that
back before
thing.
it
You
was
got
cool, bro.
me?
Back before it was cool. That was too funny,
Back
bro.
before. You should have been the original hot tool on that tiger.
That's too funny, bro.
But there's some stuff, one thing I would like to pick your brain since we're live here on your channel. What do you
Give me a
think
second.
about
Let me
glow
let me let
sticks?
me switch out pans real quick, but
No problem.
that way you
No
get an
problem.
idea. That's what I just did right there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. There's probably, I don't know, 150, 200 surf weights in here.
Be killing it, bro. You always have been though. I'm used to it. I got two questions now, since we're live with your audience. Two questions I'm asking. When you're back.
Oh, I got a small tray. I got a small tray now. It's a small one. Actually, real quick. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Um.
Well, three questions actually. The
All
third
right.
one I've never asked you before. I'm gonna ask you this one live.
All right.
I
Go
got
ahead, buddy.
two. All right. So, first one, uh, glow sticks. Do you believe glow sticks help increase your hookup ratio on sharks?
No.
Oh, um,
I've
next one.
I've probably deployed about 50 different baits with glow sticks, and none of them ever got hit.
Man,
Yeah, I
eh,
tried. Oh, I tried.
I did too. I still do. From the last time I shark fished, I still put it out there, but uh, I feel like it should be an advantage, but it really has not been. So I like the answer on that
Yeah,
one.
I was thinking the same thing because you think of it like a green light. It attracts all the bait fish. So that's what I was thinking.
Create that food
But
chain to your bait that attracts, you know.
yes, I had thought about that. Shoot, 20. Shoot, even when I was fishing with you in South Padre, I was
Mhm.
putting glow sticks on my bait because I wanted. That's when all the green lights and all of that were like really starting to pop off, and I was like, man, what if we could do that on the sharks and like really separate ourselves from everybody else? And so I tried it and tried it. Nothing. It'll just become a tangled mess by the time it hit the beach. Now I'll use glow sticks on my line so that way I can put it up on my line, and y'all seen the picture where I have like 4 or 5 glow sticks out there, one per line. That way, if one drops, your line got cut off. Like you can, it catches your vision a lot easier than your line dropping. But also too, I was waiting for the one day to see the tracer. Never got to see it, and I probably tried that. 10 years of using glow sticks on my lines at night. Yeah, and I've yet to see a tracer go out.
Damn, same. Cool. What about using rubber bands with your circle hooks to make sure your circles aren't hooking itself back on the baits? Do you use rubber bands to keep that circle hook where you present it, or do you not?
Okay, if I'm able to position the hook into the bait to where it stays where I want it to stay without it coming back on there, I don't use a rubber band. But to be honest, I didn't use rubber bands ever. Like I never used them. Now what I have done is gotten piano wire and stuck a piece through the meat into the hook, so it kept it from doing that. Uh, you know, falling left or right kind of deal. But you also had to use real strong, like what is it, the 220 pound test or 275 pound. And I used to put it into the bait like that, and that worked. And then the guys started posting up about using the rubber bands and stuff like that. And occasionally, my buddies are doing, hey, you got a rubber now, and I'll put it on there. But um, it's not too often because I normally will rig my hooks to where they stick out of the bait and not a chance for them to fall back into the bait. But still, it still can happen. You know what I mean?
And if you're fishing a tournament and you were to have to pick one bait, what would that be? And we're going off of a tournament, not like um, just fishing in general. We're trying to win a tournament here now.
Live
Um,
Jack Crevel.
all right, cool. Yeah, same. Yeah. Well, I learned that from you. Because I seen it. I saw you run a live jack, and that rod just bam. So, all right, cool.
We hadn't even checked in yet. Everybody at the camp just like,
It happened. I was there.
it was all fun and games till Damon got back to camp. Oh man, oh it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then because I honestly thought he was gonna go smoke the jacks, like I really did. Like, oh, they're got gathered up at the end of the jetty. We'll check in and go catch more, and but yeah, it
So
didn't
it's
happen.
jacks. So I don't know if you've posted this before. So I understand how to hook the jack, fish them live, right? Um, is there any other fish you would recommend to fish live?
Uh, we've done big blue runners,
That bloody
cows.
fish.
Yeah, we've done cows like that. Um,
Man, I think them blues, them bulls will hit them blues quick. Bloody fish.
pompano. Pompano's a great bait as well too. Um,
Pompano, I think, is a great bait, but pompano is a favor by a lot of things. It might get a black tip or a spinner, and
caught
depending on the time of the year.
plenty of hammies on those. A
Yeah,
lot of hammers on
hammers like
pompano.
fresh fish, of course.
Hmm.
Getting it out there before uh, before a smaller shark pick off that bait and kill it, for a hammer to come up. Yeah, it's there, but yeah, man, fresh is best. That's the thing I would like to reiterate to everybody. If you want to really catch sharks consistently, the best thing to do is have a cast net and have some fish bites with a 1/0 J hook, double drop. Get out there and fish fresh. Fresh is best. Drop fresh. So many times I go out there when I used to be out there shark fishing. It's fresh. I want fresh baits, and that's what increased my hookup ratio. And that's the thing. Everybody out there right now, I caught this, I caught that, no problem. But your hookup ratio, every time you go out there, how many times you're hooking up, it comes down to your preparation. Your preparation is really cast net, get some mullet, and understand how to read the beach, know where you're at. And if you want a stingray, understand this: when you want a ray, they're sitting on the bars. Okay, so when you see the waves are crashing, that's where you need to calculate your drops. When you cast out, you want to land on those bars. Those rays are on the top of the bars. They want fish coming up and they're trying to ambush them as they come across. So if you're fishing a tournament and you want some rays, where you need to place your bait for fresh rays is exactly where you see the waves are crashing. In my opinion, Albert can chime in, but rays cruise the bars. It keeps them safe and it gives them the advantage of bait coming across the bars and they ambush the bait. And look for where they say not to swim. Those
Yeah,
rip currents is exactly where you don't want to swim, but is exactly where you can catch some good bait.
yep. No, on the stingray deal, normally I always catch mine up close, like kind of
I'd always
in the
say the
first
second bar,
wake
right
up
on the
first
second
hook.
bar.
Yep, that works really well right there.
Cut bait. Like my biggest thing on rays is whiting. Cut bait. Boom. Right on the second gut. Right. Land it right where the waves are crashing. You're right on the bar. Raise, 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 raise.
Yeah. Now, I have used stingrays before live, um, But I learned with the first one, you have to cut the wings so he can't sit
Yes.
there and re-dig himself into the sand. Because the first one he did that, he went out about 50 yards and stuck himself. And I'm like, oh, he ain't swimming. So yeah, no,
But yeah,
by
there's
splitting the
2 points of
wings,
that. Of course. Yeah.
yeah,
Catch a
he did.
ray. You see the outside of that ray is just all thin. So if you're trying to catch a shark, it's harder for him to swallow that entire ray. You want to trim that off as much as you can. If you got a good ray, you can split it up like 3 baits on a good ray. But you got a decent ray, okay. You need to trim off that thin stuff. Okay, that thin stuff, what they use to flap, that's just going to slow down your ability to get hooked up. A shark's mouth is only so big. So you want it to be streamlined. You want to have a bait that's presented to a shark that can be easily in, inhale, tuck it in.
The
All that
reason
extra stuff does not help you.
the reason I trim those off is because it adds more scent. Because now it's bleeding from all four sides rather than one
Exactly.
or two sides. So
There's
then it
more
made it more
benefits fishing a ray that way.
hydrodynamic.
And I'll tell you,
Yep.
I've been out there fishing from Friday to Monday, and I could put a ray out there, and that ray is there. Certain other baits, you're fishing on hopes and dreams Sunday. If you put it out Friday night, come Sunday, you're fishing on hopes and dreams. If you want to catch a big shark, you want to catch sharks. If you're fishing with fish and not a ray, that fish is probably gone by Sunday. You just fishing on hopes and dreams. That's ain't gonna happen. I would recommend if you're not fishing with rays, change your baits out periodically.
You can sit there and actually time it when
Huh?
you check after the half hour, and stuff like that. You can actually
I'll be right back.
time it real quick so that way when you got to go out there and put a new bait on, and that is kind of easier. Well, it's way easier getting through the surf because all you have to do is clip into your line, and you got nothing really restraining you on trying to get through the surf and stuff like that. So you can get a lot further without getting dragged down by the line that you're trying to tow a line and stuff like that. So for sure, uh, it definitely it helps when you make your bait more aerodynamic. But when you can go pick up your bait where you dropped it at, then it's better. But again, too, you may sit there and say, "Dang, where the hell did I drop this?" When you're going out there to try to find it, especially when you dropped it, 1,800 yards, 2,000 yards out, and you're just paddling, 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 just trying to find where you originally, like, you're the one who dropped it. Like you're on your way out trying to find it, and you finally find it. Like, geez, like it's crazy. It's crazy. You did it, but it's that hard to get it out there and get it done. So yeah. But no, the glow stick thing. Yes, I tried. I tried. It for shark fishing. It never gave me an advantage. A lot of the guys would pump their baits with Manhattan oil and stuff like that to help increase the chances and stuff. And I have tried that too because I was hoping that it would work. And all the baits that actually got picked up, were baits that didn't have the Manhattan oil in it. So that was something else we tried. Um, I've also done floated baits where we actually suspend our bait off the bottom. Really good with that one too. But it is also harder to deploy baits with floats out there like that because to suspend your bait off the bottom, it does make it a bit difficult sometimes. So if you do that, make sure you practice and practice with it to create a formula that's going to work best for you on deploying baits like that and stuff like that. So it's definitely something, so many ways to fish, but that was something else too. By keeping the bait off the bottom, we actually saw where we didn't have to change it out as much because all the bait fish didn't want to come up off the bottom to come and peck at it. If they did, they come up real quick and gone. So our baits lasted a lot longer because they were not sitting on the floor. When they're sitting on the floor, it's going to get tore up because you got crab, you got starfish, you got everything comes out of the woodwork to meet your bait on the floor. So, yeah. But I got probably 50 more weights to do, and then I'll show you what it looks like. But I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm going to call it after that. But I'll show y'all what I've been taping since I've been alive. It's going on what 3 hours now, almost 240. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Mm. What time you getting out of work tomorrow, bro? Raj, can you hear me? Hello. Can't hear you, boss. Can't. Think his mic died. Yeah. I don't know. Can't hear you, boss. Uh, see, let him get that
Can you hear
figured
me?
out. Now we can.
All right, yeah,
Although
I can hear you better now. All right, cool. Yeah.
what time you get out of work and then you just sat there just kind of in
My bad. I don't know what happened. It was a glitch because I still got power. I was gonna ask, have you ever used pantyhose on your
all
bait?
the time. Okay, let me do this for you.
I have, so I was just wondering if you have.
Private inventory right there. Yeah, actually, I just did it the other day on one of the videos at Caldwell when I was doing the
Wow.
barracuda tail. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right. Cool.
no, yeah. No, I will definitely use
Smooth.
pantyhose for sure. Yep.
All right. Cool.
We use pantyhose for shark, for drum fishing, for uh yeah, big black drum, bull red, shark fishing all day long. I'll use pantyhose for it. Yes, sir. And even for a time there, you couldn't even get pantyhose. Like those styles, the thigh highs and stuff like that, you could not find them. And if you did, you were gonna pay $10 a pair. I was like, dude, they went crazy with these. I remember we'd get them for 50 cents.
Back in the days, bro. Remember, we were fishing together like 15 years ago, man. It's a long time. It's a long time. Times have changed. But no, I'm glad to see that you actually. So I did that, and I thought it was weird, but I did it, and it actually did help. So that's the thing. Like I speak about things that I think that does help, and pantyhose helped. Like I don't use it on rays. I use it on fish. Um, on rays, hell no. Um, and rubber bands, yeah. Glow sticks. I know it hasn't really helped. I still feel like I'm gonna still run glow sticks though. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards it, but lots of good knowledge now. Lots of good. I didn't know you're running pantyhose, but it's good. Like that's the reason why I bring it up because there's a benefit to running pantyhose on fish bait.
Yes, there is. It definitely, it takes a little more prep time to prep your bait, but you know what? To make it last 4 or 5 more hours longer in the water, definitely. Yes, sir.
For sure.
And then even too, like for crab, when I'm big black drum fishing, throwing the crab inside the pantyhose, man, I've caught 3 drum on one piece of crab because it was inside a pantyhose. So
Well, that you said that you can still do that with fish bites because I've done that with just fish bites without
we actually,
pantyhose.
yeah, we'll actually add the fish bite into the pantyhose just to make it last that
Oh
much longer
damn!
too. Because there was areas that we'd fish and we found out that there was puffers, a ton of puffer fish, and man, they eat through everything. The
That bite through
pantyhose
it
be
all.
gone in about 15
That
minutes.
bite through
Oh
your
yeah,
finger like nothing.
oh yeah. Big time. Yep. So,
Whatever happened to that company that were doing that chum, that
uh,
shark chum thing with the
blood, blood,
bags?
um, I know, I
I was
know.
out of the fishing game for a while, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen them resurfaced.
I see them in like academy and stuff like that, but
So
I
they're still
lost
there.
it.
All right.
Yeah. Aqua Nutrition or something like that.
Yeah, remember
Uh,
you gotta like take it all and like knead it into like a dough, like you're
yep.
baking a cake, and then put it in that mesh bag, and then put that, and it'll give you a nice slick.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Uh, blood sport or
Mm,
bloodstream.
yeah.
Yep. That
So
was
they're
a
still around. All right. Mm.
great product. Yes, sir. They also had the milk,
I always
mayonnaise milk.
seen the slick that came out from that, and it was always great. When I was shark fishing, I did pretty good. I used them too. Um, so here's how I use them. Not like the way they're recommended. I use them in a pantyhose and a little bit, and I would drop it with my line for my deep drops, kayak baits and all that. I would tether it just to bring more attention to my bait.
I've, I've done that, but I hate to say I've yet to hook up with a bait that was like everybody talks about how much chumming they've done and this and that. And trust me, I have chummed. I have tried it. And I'm talking, I paddled out there with two 5-gallon buckets with frozen chum, hooked it up to a float, dropped the bait off of it. Like I chummed some bait. All the shark I have ever caught have all been not chumming a bait.
Hmm.
Some of my biggest sharks came from using uncoated cable, like straight cable. Um, and yeah, it's crazy, like the amount of prep work that we've done to try to increase our advantages in just the plain basics. I've caught bigger sharks with the plain basics. So, but all
And
of them
so that's
always
my
been
thing
fresh.
with that. I saw the slick though. Like I've dropped it in like calm currents, and I saw that it created a slick. And so my thing was like, I feel like I was using it in the wrong avenue. I feel like when I was in college at UT, I spent so much time in Port Isabel, like waist deep in the water. And I feel like if I were to drop it there instead, I would have hooked up on more snook and more trout because it did create a good slick. You could see it on the water, this little oil sheen on the top. And it was nice. But I I don't think it would ever work for anybody on the surf because currents work. So if you want to drop that way, you're probably helping the person in the current above you or south of you, depending on how the current is working.
Yeah, yeah, no, without a doubt, we used to fish it on Bob Hall Pier, and before we would drop the bait and stuff like, or drop the chum, uh, we weren't catching anything. Then after we dropped the chum, we started catching stingrays, and then also too we started catching kingfish, and then cobia, and then I mean, like it would get the fish moving for sure. I'm just saying that when I went to go use it for shark fishing, adding it onto a bait that I deployed out and chummed, like when I chummed out there with those buckets, like I dropped them where my bait was at, and they were attached with the string to the leader. Like it wasn't drifting off. I was chumming my spot, and I didn't have to worry about anybody being 1,000 yards from me or 2,000 yards from me. I was 1,000 yards out, 1,500 yards, 2,000. Like I was away from everybody. That shark, whenever it came, it was going to come to my bait if it did.
Mhm.
But to be honest, I never caught anything when I chummed with shark like that. It was crazy. Now I've caught some crazy big sharks yakking out a little bait, putting it out, 1,500 yards out, and just catch them. By the time you get back to the beach, it's already picked up. Like it was done. uh, but hold on, real
What
quick.
about magnets?
Hold on, boss.
Yeah.
Hello. I just finished taping up right now. I'm about to close out the video, so I'll be leaving here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Not yet. Um, no, I'm not in the mood for that. I was thinking about the chicken salad, but no, I don't know. Oh, hmm. Mm. And do they have what gravy do they have with that? Mm, no, just pick some up from churches on the way home. my my hands are hurting right now. So yeah, yeah, yeah. The strips or whatever. Yeah. Oh man. All right. So let me move this over here just so y'all can get an idea of what I've done here. Um, and I like to show this because when I get new hires in and I talk about the numbers of weights and this that I've cleaned and done and they kind of look at me funny like they're taking my word, but you can still see it in the back of their mind like there's no way he cleaned that much or he taped that much or you know what I mean. So give me a second. Let me put this over there and I'll come back and get the camera.
While he's doing his thing.
All right. You there?
Yo,
Okay. All right. So just give y'all a little idea of the orders that are going out. So there's 50 pounds of 20-ounce banks. These are 20-ounce bank weights. And there's 50 pounds of them right there.
whew.
And then I got 100 pounds of 3-ounce pyramids between that bag, that bag, that bag, and another bag right behind it. I got 50 pounds of 8-ounce egg weights. Then we've got 30 pounds of 2-ounce coins, 30 pounds of 1.5-ounce coins. Got surf weights underneath, more weights under that. And then over here, got more pyramids and surf weights and all of that going out. 10
Damn.
pounds just sitting right here in this one bag. And then we've got all these leaders going out to Tackle Town. So Tackle Town's about to get a whole bunch of gear that they already have in stock, but this is just a fill up from stuff they've sold in the last couple of weeks. All those liters. There's probably 200 liters in this bag right here. And then more
Damn.
weights and liters down there. And then surf weights. Just to give you an idea, that's my hand. That's how big that tray is. And it's
Jeez.
probably 6 to 8 layers deep. Look at that tray. That one's bigger than that one. And then that's the little one I just did. That was the first one I started with. It was first, second, and then third. Now, come up to this box right here. That's about 86-ounce surf weights. In the box underneath it, I've got about 150 6-ounce surf weights in that. And watch this.
Wow. Hey, call me when you're done, man. I'll pay. Hey, let me tell you something. One thing about Sharkotic and everybody that's watching this that has ever seen anything, we pay. So bring some extra stuff, bro. I need to hook my team up. I'll pay you, and we'll go from there. But
Hey, send me a list of stuff that you'd like me to put in tonight, so that way I can get it ready in the morning. Because I
all
don't
right,
want to take stuff that you don't really need, like say I'm a 3 pound surf weights, 1 1/4 pound surf weights, because we have all that too, and then we also have like 10 ounce with 1/8 gauge wire. You know,
how late you gonna be up for me to give you a call? I gotta call some folks.
uh, got another half hour or so. There's
All
one
right,
and a
cool.
half pounders down there.
Yeah, after you done with
Got
this, I'm gonna make some
oh,
calls,
this is
man. I'll pay, bro. Let me tell you something, man. You always know me. I pay. I don't
yep.
take nothing for free from nobody. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 pounders there too. Then cast out weights over here. We just got cleared out of the 6 and 7s, but I got 8s, 9s. My 9s and 10s got cleared out. They ordered, it was 50 of each of those sizes, and normally that's how many we stock. But yeah,
All right, cool. Yeah. Let me see what they need, and I'll hit you up. And
all right,
like I said,
yep,
I'll
send it,
buy it.
brother.
Let me
No, I
see what
know,
they need, and I'll call you up, man.
no doubt. You got the hookup.
Hey, you
All
see, that's
right.
the thing, man. Hey, understand something, man. It's not all about what you know, it's all about who you know. It's your network. I've known folks that become multimillionaires just because they knew folks, not because they had the knowledge to actually be in that position, but they knew the person that was in the position to give that position. So I thoroughly understand all that. But no, you know me. I've built leaders. I've built rods. Shit, bro. I've won tournaments too. You were there. I won tournaments. I won. I don't have the time for it that way, but I would like for Sharkotic and Hard Life to work together.
Oh
And
yeah.
I,
Right
I've
here, they.
never knocked your gear because the first time we started hanging out, it was like we crimped the same, we crimped correctly.
Yep.
And I remember when you came by, you saw how I was doing my weights. You were like, "Damn, all right, cool, same." We build weights very similar back when I was building weights, and the reason why is because it was the best design. It was what is needed. So yeah, for sure. Let me
No
make a
doubt.
phone call. Let me see what I can get. Let's see what they need, and I'll reach out to you. See what before you. What time you driving up tomorrow?
Well, I'm gonna check the maps and see what my drive time is. I want to be there by at least 6, so I'm thinking probably about 1 to 2 in the afternoon, just so I'm not hurrying. I can just get there, take a breather before we actually go live, kind of deal. But real quick, Cap, how much lead do you think you run through in a year? Uh, well, okay, so the last year Trump was in office, I know I went through almost 100,000 pounds of lead. Since this moron took over, he killed our sales, like literally, and I've been limping along ever since. Until now that he talked about running again, and now our sales are going through the roof again. We just picked up it was a 4,800 pound block of lead about 2 weeks ago. It sold out. We picked up another 2,400 pound of block, and that's already going to be sold out. So I got to go pick up, probably two more 4,800 pounds this coming week and the following week. So yeah, and it's a lot of money, guys. It really is. We put out a lot of lead, but again, too, we're only just starting, guys. So like he said, it's who we know, and we know y'all, and y'all are on the channel commenting and everything. So stay tuned for tomorrow at Sharkotic on YouTube. Be sure to check them out. Go subscribe. We're gonna be there live doing our fire drawing with Bobby the Bobber, and I'm ready, brother. So
And in support of you and all your years of giving back, I wish I could do a little bit more, but we're gonna throw in $100 at the end, additional to what you're doing live here tomorrow. So
yep.
we're gonna make that happen. And we'll see you Sunday too. All
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.
right, brother.
Later.
Later, y'all.